Hello, fellas and ladies. It's time to review Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. This movie is a sequel to the Puss in Boots movie, which is a freaking reboot of the spin-off of the Shrek movies. So the character, the cat with the sword, played by Antonio Banderas. And in this movie, Puss in Boots, he keeps freaking dying, and cats have 9 lives, only has 1 life left, and basically he's just going to he's got to do his last life. Now, I remember when I heard about this movie, I was like, oh, okay, another Puss in Boots movie, whatever. And then I heard it getting like pretty good reviews. I'm like, oh, interesting. So I went to go see it, and I was like, halfway through this movie, I just went, is this movie like kind of banging? I was like kind of like at a loss. I was like, this is like weirdly, like bizarrely really good animation style, man. I'm loving this new Spider-Verse, like Mission Works in the Machine-esque style of animation that they got going on here. The animation here is so visually just interesting, and the action sequences are so like creative and how they're etched out. I love that animated movies are now remembering they can be cartoons. I'm not dissing Pixar's animation because it's like that's so impressive, but I like these movies where it's like you get to be animated. These are cartoons at the end of the day, let be animated and use that, be creative with it. And this movie does that in spades. Voice acting is all very funny. Antonio Banderas is just always so funny in this role. He's just so charismatic and funny, and it's a voice for him. He's just so charming. Everybody else did a great job. Florence Pugh did great as the friggin' Goldilocks. The actors who did the bears were really funny. Salma Hayek, she was really good. Didn't think John Mulaney was too rightfully cast, I guess you could say. Like, he wasn't bad by any means. I don't know. Something about John Mulaney's voice coming out of that character just felt a little off to me. Wagner Moura, who played the bad guy, he is so good. He is so creepy. Just the design of the character is like very good, like kind of scary. And then the voice acting is like super creepy as well. Great job in general. Harvey Guillén was also very good. But this movie, it's weirdly existential. Like, I gotta do my white noise review in a bit, and I feel like I'm gonna be echoing this a couple similar things, which I did not expect. This movie, this is a movie about the cat from Shrek, and yet I'm sitting here going like, man, what a very layered and heartfelt story of existentialism and despair. It's like, what? And like mortality and that shit. There was a moment with like Goldilocks and the bears, and I'm just like, why are these characters being like written in depth? I thought this movie was like a cash grab. I wasn't crying per se, but like I definitely felt emotional. I was just like, oh man, I'm gonna die one day, aren't I? It's like very bold move to like for a movie that's primarily targeted towards kids. And the adventure aspect of it all is very well written and creative. And I'm just like, why? Like, I know majority of this review is just me going like, why is this like actually really good? But like, why is this actually like very good? This movie is supposed to be a movie that I shit posted. Why am I actually praising it? I'll keep this review short. I thought this movie was like surprisingly really good, very funny. This movie just had a good heart and like very weirdly had something to say about mortality and like, death, which, like absolute kudos. And I'm actually going to give Puss in Boots: The Last Wish a surprising, 8.5 out of 10. Like, a fantastic movie. All right, that's it. Like, subscribe, share, or else I'm going to make sure you're on your last life.